Right there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, back with another episode of My Humble Opinion, where I break down the Humble Choice monthly bundle each month, starting with, at the start of the month when it's released, an overview of the games that are on it, just my splash opinion from what's revealed so far, and then day by day, a few days apart. Each of the games get 5 to about 30 minutes gameplay. See if, just like reading the first opening lines to a paragraph to a page of a book, does it make you want to carry on reading? Does it make you want to carry on playing? Or are you bored and you want nothing more to do with it? So, without further ado, let's get in here. Now, first off, I can tell you the top 3 right there, I want them. This already sounds like a winner to me. Now, I can't be sure. Maybe they'll be crap. But let's start with Maneater. I already own that, but I own it on Epic, and I don't like games off of Epic, honestly. I don't know why. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Epic. It's just I'm used to Steam. I prefer it. Not a Master Race thing like PC Master Race or bullshit like that. It's just that's what I use most of the time. That's what I'm used to. I'd rather have things on there. So I'm glad to have that on there. Mordau. That seemed like it wasn't going to be my kind of game. I've seen some play it. But it also looked like, I wouldn't mind trying that. I'm probably going to be crap at it and not enjoy it, but I'd actually like to try it and see. Well, because the probabilities are it won't be my thing, I didn't want it. So I'm glad to have that. Endzone. I believe I saw Colonel Fairley play this, if it's what I'm thinking of. Might have been someone else. It might have been Geek Cupboard or someone. And I was curious to get it. But always other things that I'd rather do came up, or I just forgot about it and other things came up. Never quite got it in the end. I'm glad to have it. Whether I play it much, I don't know, but I'm glad to have it. The others, I really can't say anything about. Beyond the Wire's an FPS. I've said before, not an FPS player. That'll probably be a fail for me, because I'll be a fail for it. Partisans, don't know what it is. Survivalists, don't know what it is. I know this is an FPS because this FPS finally does the World War I combat right. Lacuna, a sci-fi noir adventure. That could be good for Tales Over Coffee. Don't know, we'll have to see. 8 Doors, Adam's Afterlife Adventure. No idea. Greek, Memories of Azure. Intrigued to find out. Fling to the Finish looks like it's going to be silly. Probably not good for the channel. Might be good for some relaxation. I don't know. Touhou. No idea what it is. And Voidigo, that's an interesting looking avatar. So, let's go. Now you see I've claimed them all, so you will see the codes. Thing is, I've redeemed them all. So, unlike previous months where sometimes there's been a code that you can have, answer the question, there's none for this one. These I'm keeping. Right. Maneater. 40 bucks. Not entirely new though. 97% overwhelmingly positive on Steam. Don't know how many reviews that's off. Become a Maneater. Play through a full narrative story-based campaign narrated by Chris Parnell. Saturday Night Live, 30 Rock, Rick and Morty. Selling a big name doesn't do anything for me. I tend to agree with those that say if you're living off a big name, why? Just live off your narrative. Eat. Feed on humans. Consume nutrients. And find rare shark loot to evolve past what nature intended. It's a fish grow big thing. I like that. Explore 7 large regions, including bayous of the Gulf Coast, resort beaches, industrial docks, the open ocean, and more. Experience a living world full of with a full day-night cycle. Unlock and equip various evolutions that improve and enhance your shark as you progress through the campaign. Hunt a partisan bounty system. The humans fight back. Battle against various types of hunters ranging from small skiffs all the way to coast guards. I meet the minimum, which is more or less what the maximum also is. I'm not sure if I meet the maximum or not. But I should be good for it. If not, then I won't carry on playing, obviously. Let's have a look at the video. Go to VT. Sworn upon the altar of God, eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man. Tripwire.
Hi, my name is Trip Westhaven. Recently, I've been asking questions. Some would say too many questions. I've followed the clues and can tell you with 100% certainty that reality, as we know it, is a hoax. All of this is the deliberate, meticulously crafted illusion of a shadowy cabal of extraterrestrial elites.
Okay.
Since my perception reboot, I've been waiting for a champion to free humanity and usher in a new state of global consciousness. I think that champion has arrived.
Chat grow big and androidal. It's a bit off-putting there actually, but it's not too bad. Alright. Well, that looks different to when I played it, but that was a while back. We'll see how it goes when we try it. Right, Mordau. 79% mostly positive, so it's not rated as well. $30 game. Right. Mordau is a medieval first and third person multiplayer slasher. And again, like shooters, I don't really play slashers. I haven't played a slasher in a long time. Enter a hectic battlefield of up to 64 players as mercenary in a fictional but realistic world, where you'll get to experience brutal and satisfying melee combat that will have you always coming back for more. Features massive battles from small-scale engagement to 64-player all-out war modes, warring modes such as Frontline and Battle Royale. Cooperative and offline play. Fight waves of enemies alongside your friends in the cooperative horde mode, or practice your skills offline against the AI. Freeform melee and ranged combat. Gain complete control over your character and attacks, and develop your unique style. My unique style is probably going to be fail. Epic fail, even. In-depth character customization. Sculpt your face, create your weapon from parts, and pick out individual pieces of armor to create the perfect warrior. Huge arsenal of weapons and equipment. Take on enemies with a great sword, rain arrows from above, or even sit back and build fortifications. Fight anywhere. Experience cavalry chargers, fight on ladders, and operate siege engines such as the catapult and ballista. Visceral and gory combat. Feel the impact of every blow and, well, I hope not. And send limbs flying as you wreak havoc upon your foes. Blood and gore are optional. Believable fights. A game where fights look believable. Mordau strikes a balance between gameplay and realism. Well, we'll see, won't we? Alright, well, let's see the trailer. Okay. We are about to die salute you. I mean, it's probably something that I don't have the reactions to do, but we'll see. I say, it's one of those things I'm intrigued to try, even if I'm pretty certain I'll fail. Ow. Yeah, you can't use swords like that usually. Two and a half years old. Alright. Well, like I say, I'm intrigued to try it. We'll have to see. End Zone. Let's see if this is what I remembered. It's a $30 game, 90% positive ratings. Well, End Zone. In 2021, a group of terrorists blew up a nuclear power plants around the world and plunged the world into chaos. Only a few were able to escape underground facilities called End Zones. 150 years later, mankind returns to the surface under your command in an extremely hostile environment full of radioactivity, contaminated rain, and extreme climate change. You'll have to prove your worth as a leader. Build a settlement on the hostile surface of the Earth with over 70 different buildings, and take care of your men, women, and children. Gather and refine many different resources and manage your economy by building an efficient infrastructure with streets and depositories. Experience dynamically simulated believable environments. Every ground cell in the game has its own humidity and radiation values. Survive in a world of constant threats, including radioactively contaminated ground, droughts, toxic rain. It certainly sounds like it's going to be intense. Send expeditions to forgotten places and make meaningful decisions that change the fate of your people. Experience a living settlement and fulfill side missions to cater for your settlement needs. A variety of challenging scenarios with specific winning conditions and a distinct storyline will put your survival skills to the test. Build and advance the pursuit of happiness. The world as we know it has gone. Yeah, this definitely looks like what I saw played. Build a new home for the last few human survivors on Earth. Give them shelter in a house, fulfill their basic needs with steady water and food supplies, educate them, ensure their survival, and help them stay motivated with over 50 different buildings. As the leader of your settlement, coordinate and assign different professions and tasks. Let your people gather and refine many different resources and manage your economy by building an efficient infrastructure with streets, depositories, etc. Every ground cell, we've read that. Climate has changed, prepare for recurring and agonising droughts, and plan ahead by stocking up food and water. A recycle is a new challenge. Withstand the unstoppable sandstorm as it destroys buildings and brings deadly radiation. The invisible danger of radiation is still haunting the surface. With contaminated rain, protect your people from radiation sickness with special gear. Yeah, the world is in shambles, but some man-made fragments still exist. Send expeditions to ruins and long-forgotten places. Make meaningful decisions. This could be really interesting. This could be really interesting. We will see, won't we? Let's have a look at the starter. The trailer, rather.
Earth used to be our home. Until the nuclear catastrophe plunged it into chaos. Only few of us were able to flee to large bunker complexes. I was born there. I grew up in darkness. After 150 years, we finally returned to the surface of the Earth.
I'm feeling this is just cinematics, not gameplay at all.
At the beginning,
now that looks like gameplay.
We began to store water and stock up on what was absolutely necessary.
Not exactly gameplay, but what you'll see in the game.
It looked as if our preparations were going to pay off.
This isn't, I don't think.
But the planet has changed.
Radiation has become an invisible, deadly companion. Droughts and sandstorms plague us time and again. Consequences of the drastic destruction of our environment. But we weather these dangers. We forge ahead to make this world bearable again. And look with curiosity toward the future.
We have created a new home for ourselves in order to lead a happy life.
Okay.
And yet, no peace lasts forever.
So essentially it's going to be base or city building with an interesting environment,
which
is what I thought.
Hard-won prosperity.
And some combat.
We won't allow our success to be simply taken away from us. We have to act. And we'll overcome this threat too. Not only for ourselves, but to give our descendants a tomorrow. We will live on. It's up to you to build our future.
Alright. Looking forward to trying it, I will say. How long is the how to play trailer? I'm not going to watch 4 minutes of it. I'll find that out when I start playing it. Alright, Beyond the Wire is a large-scale, multiplayer, first-person shooter. That almost guarantees I won't do well at it and enjoy it. Immersing players in frantic and bloody western front of the Great War. In battles with up to 100 real-world combatants. Players will have to contend with large open maps and tight claustrophobic trenches. Utilising both period-appropriate guns and more tactical close-quarter combat, close-quarter melee combat system. The action in the Beyond the Wire is more comprehensive than anything seen in a World War I game to date. Beyond the Wire is now entering early access. It's widely release scheduled for 2022, but be sure to follow us for development dates, etc., etc. Unique melee system, massive multiplayer action, tense and chilling trench warfare. It's muddy, it's bloody, it's gruesome. Tight corners, waves of bayonets on all sides, unlimited vision. This game shows off trench warfare at its worst. Or does it also have you all diving out over the top and being gunned down by machine guns? I don't know. I have a feeling it's not going to be that well organised. Oh, that well organised into chaos. Let's see what it shows on the video. Let's go to VT. Operation 3, Canada's 100 Days, 1917. Remy Ridge. I mean, again, I don't play FPSs. I'm intrigued to see how it runs. I have a feeling I'll be garbage and I won't enjoy it. I always tell people I played Fortnite once. It lasted about 1 to 2 minutes, didn't find anybody else and got shot from behind. That's my skill. That's why I don't really enjoy them. Alright. We'll see how it goes. This will probably be a fail for me. Covenant House. This will probably be a fail for me, but it's worth a try. I'm always open to being convinced. Partisans. $30. 84% very positive. A new approach to the stealth tactics genre. Okay, not put off so far. Partisans 1941 combines stealth, action, resource management and base buildings. Definitely not put off so far. Take control of a group of partisans resisting the German occupation of Eastern Front during World War II. Plan and initiate combat your way. Use tactical pause, study the environment, and choose the best position to set up an ambush. Build up your resistance camp, hidden deep in the woods, and find allies to join your cause. Form squads of unique partisans, and undertake diverse missions to undermine enemy forces and infrastructure while securing resources desperately needed to sustain the resistance. Interesting. Experience a dramatic and unique chapter in World War II and become a Red Army commander, but playing Russian partisans. Background of story. A Red Army commander, Alexei Zorin, you escape a Nazi prison camp. Gather a partisan squad from soldiers, left behind enemy lines and locals. Live with your squad all the way from small sabotage missions on the Occupational Forces Authority. Play a leading role in an operation initiated by Red Army staff quarters and conducted by all partisan teams in the area. A strike on the Germans' forces supply lines for the front lines, with the goal of buying additional time for the defenders of Leningrad to prepare against the German attack. Fresh approach to the stealth tactics genre. A new way to play real-time tactics. A mix of combat, stealth, ambushes, and a variety of special items to bring chaos to the enemy ranks. This isn't my normal kind of game, but I'm intrigued. Choose your way of completing each mission, which might be failure. But I'm intrigued, I really am. Lead a squad of partisans. Build a squad of your choice and level up your partisans. Use your character's strengths to find the right solutions for different situations. Find and recruit new resistance members. Building a slide for a resistance group. Well, you're not going to do that, that's hyperbole. In between missions, you witness the routine of a partisan's life. Develop your base. Prepare for the next assignments. Ensure you have the resources for the partisan survival. Keep your troops motivated and explore nearby regions. Skirmish for enemy weak spots and opportunities to strike the enemy. I'm really intrigued. Different perspective, yeah. Yada yada. I'm really intrigued. Let's go to BT. This is not my kind of game normally, but it's one that's got me intrigued. I want to see it. I want to try it. Is it XCOM style? Oh, I mean, there's a lot more than XCOM use that kind of style. Okay. Yeah, I want to try this. I might enjoy this. So I'll have to come up with a new character. A new Life of Yorkie, if you like, because none of the ones I've got at the moment will work. Suppose I could give it to what's his face, Foreman Yorkie, for the base building, but not really. It's more war game. I'm most intrigued so far to try this one. Don't know if I like it, don't know if I'll hate it, but I'm most intrigued to try it. The survivalists. Whoops. Let's pause that a minute. Let's not read. A world of adventure. The island is alive. Your newfound home will change with day-night cycles as you explore and uncover its secrets. Hunt or be hunted by animals for food, and an array of mythical enemies who aren't necessarily pleased to see you. Get a quest from a mysterious stranger, or find them washed up on shore. Prepare to trek into a procedurally generated wilderness with a variety of biomes for an adventure that's unique to every player. These graphics don't please me, but they don't totally put me off either. It's not my style, but if the game's good enough, I'll enjoy it. Build together, survive together. Find the perils of island life too much, or just looking to share your building expertise with friends? The Survivalist has you covered. Complete joint adventures, gain loot, trade, and ultimately survive together as you and up to 3 fellow castaways. I assume your population could be more than 3. I think it shouldn't be more than 3 players, but it's only going to be me. If it's important to have multiple players, then that's not going to work out well. Monkey see, monkey do. If you're in need of a builder, a lumberjack, or even a soldier, the monkeys on the island can be tamed and trained. That's interesting. To help you with everyday tasks or back you up on raids to a fanatic camp. The mimic system means a wide variety of functions can be performed by your cheeky new friends. with monkey management becoming a key to surviving the island. That's interesting. Get crafty. The secret to survival is to make the most of the resources around you. That's usually true of any kind of survival crafting game. Whether that's piecing together primitive axe, yada. On the gauntlet, looking for an epic sword to hang on your wall, or want to lay waste to encroaching hostiles. What you seek could be in one of the many temples scattered around the island. However, getting your hands on the loot won't be so easy. So any would-be raiders need to be prepared for the treasure hunting escapades. Okay, so dungeon crawling type thing, I guess. Intriguing. Like I say, not my normal style, but I'm intrigued to see how it goes. I want to see it. Want to try it. Surviving island life can be hard. Yep, that's dungeon crawling by the look of it. I can live with the graphics. I don't like them, but I can live with them. With monkey friends. Okay. And online friends. Yeah, that bit's not going to work. Okay. Hopefully I can grow my population without having to rely on friends. Otherwise, that's not going to work too well. Not for recording for a channel like that. No. Uncover mysterious secrets. An interesting dungeon crawling, definitely, and base building seems look like it could be satisfactory. The monkey system thing is fascinating. Now we are trying to escape. Yeah, I want to try that. It's not as intriguing as partisans to me, but I want to try it. So I thought he was going to put me off just looking at it, but it hasn't done. Lacuna. I say this could be just going by its sci-fi noir adventure. Could be good for tales over coffee. Let's have a look here. Just $16, so it's very much a budget game. 100% very positive. Wonder how many that's off though. I'm guessing it's a small number. Another cigarette tumbled into the abyss. The sun is slowly coming up, glistening in the sea of buildings below. I look up at the stars one last time before they disappear. They don't provide any guidance. They don't give a fuck. Don't need to put an asterisk in it. I have to make the decision on my own very soon. Problem is, I don't know how. I've never been able to figure out why I do what I do. Not really. No more time to think. I have to go. Here's the deal. You're Neil Conrad, CDI agent. CDI. Okay. Awoken by the news of a murder. You rush into a case that will turn your life and the whole solar system upside down. Ask questions, so it's a side scroller of some kind. Ask questions, collect evidence, put the pieces together until the ugly truth reveals itself, or not. Puzzle solving by the look of it, that's not my thing. I can do it, but way too easy to miss the moon logic that people use. No takebacks. The story branches and ends based on your actions. There's no going back. Sure, you can rush your way to the end. Don't mind paying the price. Play your cards right, and you might make it out alive. How far will you go? Some questions don't have a right answer. Will you sell out a friend to protect your family? Will you endanger a loved one? Moral choices. Interesting. Hungry for adventure? While the classics were great in their time, Lacuna does away with the baggage of many adventure game tropes. No point in clicking. Platform movement. I haven't played platformers much. I'm not against them. It's just not my usual bag. No selecting all dialogue options one by one anyway. Non-repeating conversations and choices. No inventory management and counterintuitive puzzles. Immersive story-driven mysteries. Okay. I don't know how much to believe that, but that interests me. No pixel hunting. Optional outlines on anything interactable. Oh god, that's so annoying when they do that. Yes, this little thing over here you can interact with. All this other stuff that also looks like you might be able to. Can't. No grinds to a halt at every puzzle. Story can always be driven forward. How? What do you mean by that? No X will remember this. Real choice and multiple endings. Okay, I'm interested. I'm very much liking what I hear. I'm just not believing it yet. Go to VT.
Do you ever think about what could have been?
Oh, the graphics are bad.
And how your decisions have led you
Can live
to
with
this
them.
point? Sometimes I'm not even sure if there is a right way.
Does this mean there's going to be voiceover? That's
much
good.
less how to find it.
Central Department of Investigation. Okay.
I have no choice but to act. The clock is ticking. No point in trying to see the future. We will face our regrets in the end.
Did they just jump off the roof? I don't know what to make of it. The graphics are bad as far as I'm concerned. But the story could be good. We'll see. 8 doors. $20. Platform, okay. 88, very positive. 8 doors is a story-driven Metroid... Oh, I don't like Metroidvania. Action platformer heavily influenced by Korean folktales. I have no interest in Korean folktales. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad in any way, shape, or form. I have no knowledge of them. They don't draw me as such. Players are a brave girl, female protagonist, okay, that has voluntarily entered the realm of the afterlife in search of her father's soul and help guide her through the 8 doors of purgatory. Solve the mysteries that lie deep within. Defeat wretched wraiths, blocking your way, and rescue fugitive souls who are in need of your guidance. Dynamic gameplay. Explore, navigate 8 different types. Oh. Okay. Battle. Use fluid combo attacks and timely dodges. We're going against more than 36 types of spectres in 21 deadly bosses using an exact platform. Improve, wield 7 different types of weapon, master your various skills. Immersive and deep story, backdrop. So far, I'm going to have to say I'm disinterested in this, but let's go to VT. I'm not even reading the rest of it because it's got me very disinterested right now. Let's go to VT and see. Alright, no voiceover. Hey, what are you... No bad graphics, just not my style. Oh, that might be just a map thing. Okay. Yeah, I can live with the graphic. I can live with the style. Will I be more interested in this than I feel? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Watching this, it interests me more than reading it did. Though I'm thinking it's still going to be something that's not really my playstyle. But I'm finding myself wanting to know more. I actually quite like the graphics. I don't like there's no voiceover, I'll say that. But there's plenty of things I'll play without a voiceover anyway. Okay. I'm not much of a platformer, but I could get used to it. It's funny, the first one of the earliest games I remember enjoying playing, Manic Miner, was just a platformer. A lot less involved than this as well. But we're talking the early mid-80s there. So, yeah. I might bring back, you know, old times as it were. Alright. I'm looking forward to trying it. To see if I'm right that I won't like it, or if this one I'm completely open to being corrected by. Greek Memories of Azure. This is $20. 88. Very positive. Another side scroller. Single player game with hand drawn animations. We'll take the role of three siblings, Greek, Adara, and Redel, and guide them through the lands of Azure. Alternate control between them and use their unique abilities to escape from the Urlag invasion. Greek is the name of the main character and the smallest brother of the three. He belongs to a magical race called the Korines, which are currently under the attack of an enemy invasion from a faction called the Urlags. This battle has been going on for a long time, and the Korines are starting to flee their own lands. Greek's goal is to reunite with his brother, Radel, and his sister, Dara, and then escape the lands of Azure by building an airship, piece by piece. Throughout the game, you'll find each sibling in different scenarios, and once you do, they will join the adventure and help you progress through the game. Hand-drawn animations. Draw a captivating storyline about family, home, and union in difficult times. Okay. Specially crafted puzzles. Solve specially crafted puzzles to find and collect a missing piece of an airship. Okay. Unique gameplay. Alternate between the three characters and their different abilities. It looks like we're very much on side-scrolling platformers this month. Not all of them, just more than other genres. Discover new areas and fight against a wide variety of enemies. Throughout the game, you will encounter beautifully hand-drawn cinematic clips that will accompany key story moments. Okay. Live orchestra sound. Go to VT. Convince me.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Is this gameplay? Because that wasn't side-scrolling. This is. That's not. Is that just a cutscene from gameplay? Okay. A little book for some reason. Probably a journal keeping track of your adventures, though I don't know for sure. Well, I'm willing to be convinced. So far I'm not, but I'm willing to be convinced. Alright, we get to Fling to the finish, which, as I said, just looking at that, looks silly. Doesn't mean silly's bad, it just means it might not be fit for the channel. In Fling to the finish, teams of 2 players... Oh! So is this forced multiplayer? I might not be able to play it. Race through colourful, chaotic obstacles while tethered by a stretchy elastic rope. When you and your friends first pick up the game, your rope will get tangled in practically everything you pass. But as you quickly improve your communication skill... Okay. What if you don't have multiple players? Oh, there is a solo mode. Okay. Every course in Fling to the Finish is a unique theme and style. Race through floating parks, giant casinos, and even worm-filled asteroid fields to reach the finish line. Designed every obstacle to force you to use the rope in a new way. Could be interesting actually. I don't know what to make of it at this point. I'm glad to see it's got a solo option. Well, they're cute. They're cute. Alright, go to VT, because I don't know what to make of this at all. Let's just go to VT.
It's one small step for man, one
2018.
for mankind.
Do, 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 do. Isn't that Blue Damn You? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do solo, okay. Do, 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 do. No. Is that? No, what is that? What the hell is that music? I know it, I just can't recall its name. I want to say it was also used by Thorntons as an ad in England.
We have a liftoff.
Early access, August 23rd, 2021. Ah. You know, I want to try this. It's so cute and silly. I want to try this. It's not what I usually play at all. I really want to get my hands on this and try it. Who knows, I might bring something totally wacky to the channel. Unlikely. Who knows? Touhou. This is going to be another bloody side-scroller. $15, very much low budget, 92% positive. Brand new adventure game set amongst a world of weird and wonderful fish planets. Okay. Explore beautiful environments and solve intricate puzzles as a little girl. I've got a couple of female protagonists this time, that's interesting. I mean, not everyone's thing, but we still need to have more women characters in gaming that are well done. So I'm glad to see that kind of thing. Together they will discover the truth about themselves and the mysterious sacred engine that powers the world. Adventure is a little girl. Explore vivid and atmospheric locations. Meet intriguing characters and solve elaborate puzzles. All on your quest to repair the sacred engine. As a girl, you are light and nimble, and so can reach areas of the world that others can't. The weirdness of these animations. It doesn't look like anything like his style, really, I wouldn't say. But it kind of reminds me of Teddy Gilliam from Monty Python, just because of the weirdness, the lovely weirdness, if you like. Utilize the Midnight of Cubus. At any time you can transform the girl's mechanical friend, Cubus. Need help? Something heavy lifting? Need big strong arms to catch light bulbs, flies as they pass by. Or light bulb flies as they can't pass by. Need to win an impromptu arm wrestling with an arcane and somehow tangible mirror image of yourself. Cubus has you covered. Discover gorgeous handcrafted worlds. Each fish planet in Touhou is brought... What does Touhou mean, I wonder? Is brought to life through bewitchingly beautiful artwork and is packed with detail. Made a cast of bizarre characters and uncover cute critters to collect. Solve intricately crafted puzzles. Bathe in a entrancing landscape. Oh, stop being so bloody hyperbolic. Alright, go to VT. Let's see.
It was a calm night.
We've got voiceover.
Planets were sleeping silently. From the shadows came a strange creature whose only intention was destruction.
Because I don't know if you just got voiceover from the original cutscene. $15 is really cheap to have voiceover work. Friends, strong and brave. And clumsy, like me. on an adventure like no other. Watching this, I find myself wanting to like it. It's really cute and fascinating. But doubting that I will like it. I don't know why. Just gonna have to see. Just gonna have to see. And the last one, Voidigo. I have no idea what this is, but that's a damn cute thing. It looks like a warrior. Let's see what it says. Chaotic and colourful roguelike shooter with a focus on dynamic boss fights. Ooh. Are you throwing bananas at him? They're throwing bananas! Pick one of the many range weapons and fight back the corruption. Use one of the many melee weapons if you prefer a more personal approach. Dodge attacks and stomp your enemies. We've seen how badly I do that as Yorkie the Tailspinner trying to take on the cat, etc. in Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I'm not very good at it. But it looks like it's cute. I want to try this. The many bosses of Voidigo will put up a good fight, relentlessly fueled by the Void's corruption. During the fight, the boss might flee the area, leaving you to decide whether to hunt them or gather your strength. But don't linger too long, or they'll start hunting you. To help you on your fight, you'll find a wide variety of power-ups. When between worlds, trade your weapons, power-ups, and other resources. Okay, I mean, this goes back to arcade games when I was playing any kind of game like this. Go to VT. Let's see what it has to offer.
Have you ever heard the story about being hunted?
These are some bloody weird situations.
Start hunting them.
Yeah. This looks fun. I don't think I'll be good enough to really enjoy it for long. But this looks fun. Of course, it also depends on the controls, doesn't it?
One last try. Again.
There we go.
And again.
Okay, I want to try it. I'm looking forward to having a go. Alright, so want but might not like. Want and think I will like. Already know that I can enjoy that some. Might even come to the channel at some point. We'll see. Probably won't enjoy, but want to look at it. Intrigued and might enjoy it. That could be fun. Not sure on that one. 8 Doors. Those two probably no, but we'll see. That was more intriguing than that one. So Fling to the Finish. I really want to try that. I think it's going to be a no from me, but I want to try it. It's got me looking at it going, yeah, I want to see that one. Touhou, yeah, I want to like it, but I have a feeling I won't. Voidigo is not my style, but it's cute enough and strange enough that I want to have a look at this. Alright, as an unboxing goes, this one's a win for me. I'm happy to pay a few dollars just to have this fun unboxing experience. Some of these I definitely want. Some of them I think I'm going to want. And some of them I probably won't, but they're not turning me off absolutely right now, which some have done in the past. So far this looks like a winning bundle for me. Will it be? I don't know. I haven't tried them yet, have I? So, join us next time for some more, my humble opinion. We'll be looking into the games themselves. I've been Yorkie. You've been fantastic. This has been my humble opinion. And I'll see you on. Ciao.